Cheers, mates. Ready for the main event? There might be a little sauce in this cup. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. A little. What's up, guys? All right, so got the TV set up right over here. Of course, I can't show you guys the fight. I got to turn it down. But it looks like both fighters are in the ring. Michael Buffer is doing the ring introductions. Hopefully, we don't have a billion national anthems to go through. We'll see. Carlos says, we thought you were missing, man. Nah, man, I'm here. Tiff and I were actually working on the house all day. So we finally just wrapped up. I got in my boxing workout earlier, and we were working on the crib. So we just wrapped up. We were watching the undercard while we were doing some work on the house. And now, you know, we're going to settle in and watch this main event. Can't wait. Carmine says, nice crib. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is the downstairs. And we're kind of turning this into what they call the man cave here in America. Which I think is kind of a dumb term because Tip's down here just as much as I am. But got the big TV here, got the bar over there. And yeah, we've opened up this whole room. I mean, I could go on and on about the house. We're almost freaking done. Man, we got a bunch of you guys all over the world checking in. This is awesome. Gail's on. San Diego's in the house. That's Tiffany's, you know, hometown. Man, O2, it must be an amazing feeling. Walking, oh, Michael Barrio says it's beer time. Gail says, what's up? Oh, you can see because you're logged on. So yeah, Tiff is over there on her laptop. She can see you guys chatting. DS Kendall says he already smashed the like button. Yeah, smash it. Smash that like button. Romanian Mike says he's rolling a fatty. I hope you're not getting drug tested. Not good. This stuff you could drink all you want and you pass any drug test.
Just don't drink and drive.
Just don't drink and drive. That's why we're doing the fight party here at home. See, we're being responsible. I'm not working tonight. So some of you guys out there will be like, oh, this is so unprofessional, blah, blah, blah. I'm not working. I did deadline reporting for that Milano card last night in Italy. I got my piece in last night and everything to Ring TV. I'm not working at all today. I'm not doing any deadline reporting, no writing. So I'm having a drink and watching the damn fight with you guys. I don't think that's such a big crime, is it? All right, so they just announced Rougarou. Oh no, it looks like they're announcing Josh Taylor right now. All right, let me make sure. I don't want the zone to hit me for a copyright. Maybe we should make sure to turn this down. Hopefully you guys can hear me and everything good. Let me know if there's any issues with lighting or anything like that. I was going to say, I saw a few of you guys, saw Gail and a couple of you saying that O2 is on the bucket list. Man, being a fighter, coming out to that atmosphere. I mean, even the atmosphere for the heavyweight fight was lit. Chisora, I thought, really, really fought well. I mean, he was in there against David Price, but David Price was motivated and really trying to win that fight. Trinity Cervantes with the super chat. Salute, sir. Thank you. I hope you're having a drink. Let's have one together. Let's go, champ. Man, a bunch of you guys are on here. This is awesome, man. Who's got their Mardi Gras beads on? MJB, he's asking, what am I drinking? You put what, vodka in here? Is this vodka? Smirnoff? Smirnoff. Vodka. I'm drinking vodka. Kettle One vodka. Even though no Eastern Europeans are fighting tonight, we're doing it in honor of, I think Usyk's actually in the crowd. So we're doing it in honor of Usyk. There you go. All right, round one's underway, guys. Southpaw versus Southpaw. It's going to be really interesting, man. I mentioned it on TNC this week. Prograis has more experience with Southpaws in actual fights, but Taylor does spar a lot of Southpaws. A few of you guys commented about that he regularly spars with Luke Campbell, which I think is great preparation. Although Luke Campbell fights very different from Prograis. Early on, you see the size difference. I mean, Taylor's definitely the taller, longer guy. Prograis just hit him with a nice little looping right as he dove in. Nice left hand to the body from Prograis too. Right now he's edging this round to me. So far he's seen everything coming at him from Taylor. He's landed a couple of pot shots. It's not a wide margin, but he's just edging this round a minute into the fight. A lot of standing and posturing, which you'd expect. 2 more body shots from Prograis, and Taylor missed again. Taylor's missing in this first round. A lot of feinting here. A lot of nervous energy from both guys, but I gotta say, Taylor looks a little tighter to me. Now, Prograis just might have a good poker face going, but he looks pretty relaxed. I like that Prograis is working the body. Good jab right there from Taylor. Good stiff power jab from Taylor. Both these guys are so confident, man. So confident that they're going to win. I love it. This is what boxing is all about, this fight. Absolutely love it. Taylor looks a little better here. Getting into a little better of a rhythm here. 4 jabs from Prograis miss. A looping left missed from Prograis. A left hook from, a left hand from Taylor landed. Just missed with a right hook. Taylor, the right side of Taylor's body is already red from the body shots from Prograis. This is a close first round. Taylor's worked his way back into it. These rounds are going to be tough to score, man. I can see it already. The crowd's going to get excited anytime Taylor does something. Good jab there from Prograis. Another good jab from Prograis. Those both landed. Man, I feel the tension. Shit. All right, so I got Prograis edging this first round. We got about 10 seconds to go. I'm curious how you guys scored this first round. I want to see in the comment section. First round should be ending right about now. There we go. Yeah, I got first round to Prograis. It wasn't by a huge margin, but he did the better work. All right, so I see most of you guys agree. Alex Sora is about 12 seconds ahead. Carlos says Prograis won the round on bodywork. I completely agree. All right, so we're all on the same page, it seems, so far. Logan Toxic says this is going to be a draw. Normally, I would say there's a good possibility for that, but because it's the World Boxing Super Series, they have a 4th and I believe even a 5th judge on hand to come in case there is a draw, to turn in scorecards to make sure there won't be a draw tonight. Remember, this is the finale of this tournament, so they can't have a draw tonight. There has to be a winner. So there will be a winner. There will not be a draw tonight. Good first round from Prograis. Taylor did some good work, but I thought Prograis did a good job. Looks surprisingly relaxed. I gotta tell you, man, and speaking with Prograis, he's just a super confident dude. All right, second round's underway. They're getting tangled up a lot early because, I really think a lot of that's because they're nervous. They're both fighting through it. Both missing so far in the second round. You get the feeling that at one point, a big punch from either guy could change this whole, it just could blow up. But until that happens, it's going to be this nervous tension with these really close rounds. Good jab there from Taylor. Taylor looks a little more settled down in this second round. Good jab from Prograis. Good body shot from Taylor. Ooh, good jab from both guys. They're in the center of the ring. I love it. Not seeing too much clinching. Neither guy's really on the ropes. Neither guy's really retreating. Both guys are trying to establish themselves as the guy that's coming forward. Another good jab from Taylor. Taylor using the forearm to kind of push off a little bit, and so far it's working for him. I think Taylor's definitely worked his way back into the fight here. Not that he was way behind, but I mean, he's just having a better second round to me. Prograis doing some good work here on the inside, but some good jabs there from Prograis. Good uppercut from Prograis. That might have evened up the round. Taylor leaning on him a little bit here in the second round, which I think is smart as long as he doesn't get beat on the inside. Actually, now that I think about it, Taylor should be on the outside boxing. I don't know what the hell he's doing leaning on him. That's not his fight. He needs to be on the outside boxing. But I've heard a few of you guys say Taylor likes to fight on the inside. He likes to brawl a little bit, mix it up. So this is just his comfort zone. Got in a good uppercut right there on the inside. Man, this is a close round. Holy shit. These are going to be tough rounds to score, man. All right, now this is getting sloppy. Huh? Who looks more rigid, Taylor? To me, Taylor looks tighter. Tiffany was just saying, I don't know if you guys could hear it in the mic, but Tiffany was saying Taylor looks a little more rigid and tight, and I agree. Prograis looks a little more loose to me. Taylor picking up the work here, though. This is a really close round. Man, this is a close round. Both guys did really good work. Man, how the hell do you score that second round? I could honestly see that second round going either way or being even. That was a really close round. Gideon says Regis keeps his right hand too low. He definitely does, but that's just a confidence kind of thing he has. He tries to get guys to lean in so he can loop it. Well, I'm sorry, he's from the other stance, so he can loop it. That's just what he likes to do. Ernie says Taylor edged it. Canada Chris says 2-0 Taylor. I don't know about that. Florian with the super chat pledge. Thank you so much. Oh, what did he say? What did Florian say? Regis reminds me of...
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Regis reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. He's definitely trying to do that shoulder roll kind of thing, right? I saw Joel and Timmy. Both of you guys have it 1-1. So, okay. I'm with you guys. I think you could say this is an even fight. Prograis edged the first round. Taylor edged the second round. Thank you, Florian, for the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, all you guys, for hanging out. Round 3 underway right here. These are very close rounds, but I think it's fair to say this is an even fight. To me, Prograis won the first round more clearly than Taylor won the second round, but they were both really close. Taylor looking good here with the jab, just landing a nice uppercut, some good chopping shots. I think Taylor's made a little adjustment here, and it's up to Prograis to kind of make an adjustment to this. Because to me, it looks like right now Taylor's kind of bunching up on the inside and pushing on Prograis to get openings and just touching them, Pushing, moving them, getting an opening, touching them, moving them to the side, touching them. And it's working for him. He's not scoring anything really heavy, but this is working for him, and Prograis's got to respond. I got Taylor up early in this third round. Close, but a minute in, I think Taylor's doing the better work early on here in the third. All right, now Taylor was pushing forward. Now he's just kind of just backed off all of a sudden. Yeah, you know, Prograis, to me, it looks like he just stopped jabbing. I'd like to see him use the jab more from the outside when he is on the outside. They're back on the inside again. This is turning into another close round, but oh, good uppercut from Prograis. That was probably the best punch of the round. Now, that one punch may have evened it up in some judges' minds, but some judges may prefer Taylor's overall work rate in this round. He's done more, at least 2 minutes in. You know, Prograis is rolling very well and making Taylor miss a lot of shots. He's getting under a lot of Taylor's work. He's just not throwing enough punches for my taste. He needs to get the punch numbers up. He's not throwing enough punches here. I think Taylor's outworking him. All right, this third round still up for grabs, about 35 seconds left. But to me, again, you guys let me know if you agree. One user is asking, is Prograis smaller? Yeah, Prograis a lot smaller. He's definitely a smaller guy. But I just think Taylor's kind of, just off of his work rate, he's kind of taken this third round. Akuma says he's wasting a lot of energy. Yeah, that's a good point, but here's the thing. So far, Prograis is not making him pay too much because he's not throwing enough punches, in my opinion. Both these guys are in the prime. They're both in great shape. Yeah, I thought Taylor won that round. I thought that was Taylor's best round of the fight. Guys, I could honestly see this 1 round apiece, 1 round even. I could really see it that way. Gideon says 2-1 Taylor. I ain't mad at you for that score. I think you could go 2-1 either way, or 1 round each and 1 round even. But I see a lot of you guys say 2-1 Taylor. I think that's a legit score. 2-1 Taylor. I'm fine with that score. Taylor's starting to do a good job now of picking off some of Prograis' work on the inside. But that one uppercut, they just showed a replay. There was a left uppercut from Prograis that kind of split the guard, and that was actually the best punch of the round. So there are some judges, I don't necessarily agree with this, but there are some judges who will score a round based on who landed the best punch of the round. Florian has it 2-1 Prograis. There might be a judge that, one of these judges might have it 2-1 Prograis. Saloon Mooney says Regis left uppercut keeps landing. He's definitely found a home for that. He just needs to shoot it more and needs to set it up more. Set it up with the right jab and then come with the left uppercut. All right, 4th round's underway. It looks like so far Prograis is jabbing in the start of this round. I think his corner got in his ass a little bit because he kind of took that 3rd round off a little bit to me. Just push Taylor back with a triple jab. Now, Taylor's trying to jab in response, but none of those landed. And I hope we don't have a situation where the judges are being influenced by the crowd, because anytime Taylor gets close, crowd's going to react. Judges can't respond to that. Because Taylor's, good 1-2 from Prograis. That landed on the temple. It wasn't flush on the chin or anything, but it landed. So far, Prograis up in this round. Definitely came out better in this round. Oh, we got Forte Show. What's up, man? Cheers from Forte Show. Salute MOB from my man CJ Duncan with the super chat. Thank you so much, brother. I know you guys are watching. Have a drink on me, my man. Looks like Prograis' mouthpiece came out. It's back in. They're going back at it here. We're only a minute into this round, but for me, Prograis up pretty handedly in this round. Nice jab. And you know what it is? He got back to the jab right from the jump. When he jabs, he actually does pretty damn well. I do love the way he's getting under a lot of Taylor's work. I'm just rolling, just dipping and rolling under a lot of Taylor's work. But he can get stuck in a pattern where that's all he does. He doesn't punch. Good, nice little chopping left from Prograis, kind of slightly landed. Good jab again from Prograis. His jab is landing. Both guys doing some good work here in the middle of this round. A minute left here in the 4th. Taylor trying with the uppercut. He's getting close with it. It's missing, but it's getting close. If Prograis don't keep his hands up, Taylor might catch him with one of those uppercuts. Prograis just tried an uppercut there. Pace slowing down a little bit. Both guys working though, man. Man, good work from both of these dudes. Both of these guys are really good fighters. Now see, okay, there was a 1-1-2 from Taylor there that I thought Prograis rolled with that really didn't land flush, and the crowd went nuts from what I can hear. But he made a miss. Prograis made a miss. He just got under a few hooks, chopping shots from Taylor. But here's the thing. The last minute of this round, Taylor's working. He's missing all these punches, but he's working, and Prograis wasn't punching back. Now, that could fool some judges. But for me, guys, 4 rounds in, I got this 2-2. I thought Prograis won that 4th round. I think it's 2 rounds apiece. Let me know what you guys think. But I got this an even fight. That's what Logan says. Let's see. Guilty has it 3-1 Prograis. A couple of you guys have it 2-2. Okay. So we're all within the same wheelhouse. None of us is like way off, right? A few of you guys have it 3-1 Prograis, and you know, that's reasonable, But I think 2-2 is probably the most agreed upon score a third into this fight. And for me, the action keeps going back and forth, which is really interesting. A lot of times in fights, you see like momentum swing for a few rounds, then swing back. It's going round to round. It just keeps bouncing back and forth. So, man, good stuff early on. How do you see in this fight, baby? Tiffany says 2-2, and she knows.
I know so much.
When in doubt, just listen to what Tiffany says. All right, 5th round's underway. Flypaper says Regis looks gassed. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I think both of these guys are in fantastic shape. They both have their mouth open, but that's just how they fight. Taylor, he looks more fluid. So Tiff just made an observation that Taylor looks a lot more fluid, less rigid. He's in a rhythm. And I agree. He looked tight the first few rounds. And that body language may have played into the hands of the judges a little bit for Prograis. But he's definitely loosened up now. He knows he's in a fight. A minute into this 5th round, and it's an even round. Neither guy has really established himself as the clear winner. So this round is way up for grabs. You know, in terms of just body language to the judges, one thing Taylor does better than Prograis, and that it's just apparent to me, is he just stays busier. He just keeps working. Even though when the shots are missing, and sometimes he's just feinting with the jab, it's work. And some judges reward that. And Prograis will kind of stand in posture and try to look comfortable and almost, you know, showing his swag, almost in a way to kind of get in his opponent's head. But some judges may look at that as him taking a moment off. So in those moments like this 5th round to me is very even. Taylor could be swaying some judges' opinion just by his work rate. That's something that Taylor would learn from the amateurs. He's got a lot more amateur experience, you know? When you have a really close, even round, for you younger guys watching that are like still sparring and training, when you got a really close, even round and there's 30 seconds left, just start throwing punches. Just start moving your damn hands. It doesn't have to land. Just showing that effort, coming forward, throwing punches, judges reward that. I think Taylor's winning this 5th round. It's close, though. Man, is it close. One big punch from Prograis could change it. Super chat from JM Superstar says, it's not much, but I want to do what I can to support your cause. Anybody who watches your show and follows you knows you are... Oh, I lost the last sentence. Hold on, Tiffany will get it to me.
Knows you should be on a network.
Knows I should be on a network. Thank you very, very much, JM Superstar. I appreciate it. Salute to you, sir. Oh, they keep punching after the bell. Way after the bell. Both guys punching way after the bell. You know what? I got to say, Taylor won that 5th round pretty handily. I got it 3-1 or 3-2 Taylor. I thought Taylor did enough just because of his work rate to pull out that 5th round. Now, the punches after the bell, I got to say, Taylor's shot after the bell was pretty egregious. And if we were in America, that may have been called differently because that was well after the bell. This fight's about to get interesting. To me now it could just totally be body language, totally body language. But for right now, Taylor looks a little more comfortable to me heading into this 6th round. Gail says 3-2, Taylor seems to be the consensus. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I see it. 3-2 either way, but I think Taylor edged it a little bit. 3-2 Taylor, but if you had it 3-2 Prograis, I wouldn't be mad at you. Or if you had a round even.
I don't know, you should be pretty mad.
I should be pretty mad? Let's see if there's a momentum shift here, because toward the end of that 5th round, I saw something in Taylor where he started really showing some mean streak in him. Now, people have questioned whether he's soft or not. I think, oh, he just landed a great body shot, Taylor did. That was a really good, oh, he just landed a nice left hand right in the button, Taylor did. So I've seen a momentum shift in this fight right now. Danny Perez says 3-2 Regis. I ain't mad at you for that score. 3-2 either way right now. Gail says, I think Taylor's figured something out here. Yeah, I think so. To me, it looks like Taylor's found something. It's up to Regis Prograis to make an adjustment here, because Taylor's landed some good hard shots here early on in the sixth. Standing up taller, using his length now. He's definitely figured something out. I can't hear the corners and stuff because I'm talking to you guys. I got the volume down, but I'm curious what his corner's been saying to him. Maybe you guys can tell me. Make sure I don't trip on my mic cord here. Yeah, Taylor is doing some good work here in the sixth, man. Both guys landed a hooks on the inside, but it looked like Taylor's had a little more steam on it. I definitely think Prograis is the harder puncher. The thing, too, also, Taylor is using his shoulder. He's pushing off with the shoulder. He's using his forearms. He's getting a little nasty in there, a little dirty. But again, people were questioning whether Taylor has that dog in him. I think he's showing it. Bill M says he landed a shoulder. Yeah, he definitely landed a shoulder there. Look, this fight is in London, guys. That does make a difference. I'm not trying to show or say conspiracy theories or whatever. It is what it is. If this fight was in New Orleans or Houston, it'd go the other way. But the fact that, look, Taylor is getting a little chippy in there. It is a fight, but there may be other locations, other refs that might kind of warn him for some of this stuff. So far, there hasn't been a single warning. He's letting him fight. It's up to Prograis to get a little chippy back. He should give it right back to Taylor. Use the forearms, use his shoulder, get a little nasty, use his head. Good uppercut on the inside from Taylor. He's winning this sixth round. We're about to find out what Regis Prograis is made of here in these next couple rounds, because Taylor's definitely found a rhythm. We're going to find out if Prograis is the real deal or not. He's huffing and puffing a little bit here. Good uppercut from Prograis. All right, this sixth round's about to end here. Let me make sure. All right, neither one punched after the bell this time. I gotta say, it looks like 4-2 Taylor right now. Some of you might have it 3-3. Again, I'm not mad at that score. I can go 3-3 or I can go 4-2 Taylor. No way in hell is this 4-2 Prograis. There's no way. So there's only two scores you can have right now. 4-2 Taylor, 3-3 even. I could live with 3-2, 1 round even in favor of Taylor as well. But that's the range. That was Taylor's best round, was that sixth round. All right, all of you guys seem to be pretty much right where I'm at. So we're in the same ballpark, right? We know how to score fights. If you're watching my show, if you're watching my channel, obviously you know what the hell you're doing. So we're all in the, it's going to be 6-0 Canelo, says Gideon. That's hilarious. I'll drink to that. Yeah, he's already up 6-0 against Kovalev. LPS says 118-110. I love it. Seventh round underway. I think Prograis needs to really get active. He can't let Taylor just start steamrolling him. Ooh, Taylor really starting to impose his will a little bit here. Whew. The crowd's into it. I can hear the crowd. Regis doing a lot of rolling and stuff on the inside, but again, just not enough punching. He's getting under, he's making Taylor miss a lot. And I'm starting to wonder, I think Regis Prograis' nose might be broken because he's breathing out of his mouth and he's moving his nose a lot, doing this stuff. I'm starting to wonder if his nose is busted. Prograis needs a big punch here to swing the momentum of this fight a little bit. We're a minute into the seventh round. It's a close round, but Taylor's edging it. If I'm in Taylor's corner, I'm telling him, dude, keep pressing, don't lay off. He's laying off here in the seventh round, and I don't know why he's doing that. He's landing a nice uppercut, but Taylor's really kind of laying back in this round and kind of letting Prograis back into the fight a little bit here. He should really be stepping on the gas. So I don't know if I like this tactic here from Taylor. He's winning the round, but barely. One big punch from Prograis could change it. Ooh, good shot on the inside from Taylor. Nice chopping right hook. Taylor continuing to use that shoulder throughout the fight, especially his right shoulder. The ref hasn't said a fucking thing. All right, minute left here in the 7th round. Taylor yeah, Regis is kind of wiping his nose and shaking his head a lot. I think that nose is broken. And that might be a new experience for him.
Yeah, it
It looks like his nose is busted, right? Because I've seen that enough times to know the look on a guy's face. I think his nose is broken and that's bothering him.
It's bleeding a lot. It's starting to bleed.
It's bleeding? Okay. Yeah, so again, he's in uncharted waters here, Prograis is. He's really going to have to start going for broke soon. So the 7th round is winding down. This is another Taylor round. Now I will say the last 3 rounds, clearly Taylor rounds. The first 4, you know, you guys might vary on opinion, you know what I'm saying? It could go as much as 3-1 either way, but like I think it's Brad has it 4-3 Taylor. I could see that. I could also see 5-2 Taylor. Yeah, it looks like GP has it 5-2 Taylor. Saloon says I'm impressed. Timmy has it 5-2 Taylor. So yeah, a few of you guys have it 5-2. Some of you have it 4-3. So within that range, right? Gail is at 5-2 Taylor. Prograis got to respond here. Got to respond. I'm impressed by Taylor right now. Again, he's showing that dog. Man, he landed a nice right hand right in the button. I'll tell you something, Prograis got a chin. They're showing the replay here. He jumped up. He was down low and came up with a looping right, just a short little one on the inside that caught Prograis right in the chin, and he ate it. I got to give Prograis credit. He's got a beard. Prograis needs a big round here in the 8th. Big round. Baby, my drink is gone now. I can't go get another drink. I got to monitor the fight. Same thing. That Kettle One's pretty good. All right, so look, now this fight's going to be easy to score. From here on out, it's going to be easy to score. Kevin Iole, Steve Kim, Raging Babe have it 5-2. I don't trust Kevin Iole's scorecard, but the other 2 scorecards I trust. So if they have it 5-2, I'd say that's it. Again, I could deal with 4-3. But look, we're seeing that Prograis is a tough guy. He's fighting with clearly what is a broken nose. It's been broken for a couple rounds. And he's trying. He's fighting hard. It's just he's going to have to go for broke at some point. He's going to have to find another level. And he just might not have that second level. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find out. He's got to find that extra dimension, as they say. He's making Taylor miss a lot, but that's survival mode stuff. He's got to land something big. And Taylor, Taylor's being smart. Taylor's not going crazy. He's not bum rushing the dude. He's just working. Doing some stuff on the outside when they get close. He's, again, using the shoulder, using the forearms, landing some nice little short shots on the inside, looping shots, straight shots on the outside, getting out of range before Prograis can get back to him. So Taylor's just boxing. Looks really comfortable. Look at this Taylor versus the Taylor in the first 2 or 3 rounds. Completely different dude, right?
Well, he was like this the first 2.
Yeah, he was kind of low. I think he was nervous of Prograis' power a little bit. Now he's starting to push Prograis around, just kind of maul him a little bit. So here again is where I just think, I talked about this on TNC. Oh, a good shot landed by Prograis, but Taylor just walked right through it. And that's just a momentum thing right here. There's no steam on Prograis' punches anymore. But I talked about this in TNC. Taylor got checked against Ivan Baranchyk. He had some issues in a couple of fights where he ate some big shots and was buzzed. He was a little hurt. And he had to fight through that and learn from it and pulled out the win. That prepared him for this. And then the amateur pedigree, the Olympics, that prepared him for this. So Carlos Cabrera says it's 4-4 Prograis. I don't know, bro. You said that was a Prograis round. I don't know. I think you might be judging on a curve there a little bit because Prograis did slightly better in that round than he did the last couple rounds. To me, Taylor did the better work in that round. I got this either 6-2 Taylor or 5-3 Taylor after 8. I will say though, Prograis did land a really, they just showed it, Prograis did land a really nice straight left hand. And that was the best punch of the round. So Carlos, hey, maybe you're onto something here, you know, but does that one punch negate everything else that Taylor did in the round? I don't know about that. So to me, I could see it 6-2 Taylor right now. But I could live with 5-3 Taylor. 4-4, that's a little too kind to Prograis in my opinion. What we're seeing right now, guys, honestly, so we're in the 9th round. We're going into the later rounds here. We're seeing two things be revealed. We're seeing Taylor's superior amateur pedigree come out, and we're seeing his battle-tested history, battle-tested past come out. Prograis has never been battle-tested. And Prograis didn't have a deep amateur background. He started boxing when he was 17. So those two things are becoming apparent here. And now 2020 hindsight, I look back and it's like, well, shit. I should have said on TNC, I should have picked Taylor. You guys know I was going back and forth and flipping coins here like everyone else. But it's one of those things where, you know, it's the expression I like to use is you don't know till you know. It's like when Beterbiev fought Vozdik. We all saw that as a 50-50 thing, right? We didn't know Beterbiev was that dude. We thought maybe he could be, but we didn't know. We didn't know until the Vozdik fight. Now we know. So you don't know till you know. And it looks like tonight, Taylor's showing himself to be that dude, right? He's having a big night right now. Prograis needs a huge punch here to change this fight. I don't know if it's coming or not. It could. We'll see. But we're finding out more about these two guys. You know what I'm saying? And again, you don't know till you know. Taylor just landed a couple nice short right hands on the inside against Prograis. I will say this, man. Prograis's got a chin. He's absolutely got a chin because he's eating some punches here. Taylor just mauling him, pushing forward, leaning on him. Oh, the ref actually said, hey, forearm. That was about it. That was the first time the ref said a fucking thing to Taylor. This ref has definitely helped Taylor out a little bit. Not that I think he needed the help. He's clearly showing he's the superior fighter right now. But Taylor, or the ref has been definitely in favor of Taylor. You guys know me. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. So Chupacabra says Taylor has overrated power. I agree. But clearly both of these fighters have overrated power. They both do. Taylor having a big moment here in the closing minutes of the 9th round, really starting to just bully Prograis. Prograis showing that he's a very tough guy hanging in here, but Taylor's really starting to win these rounds pretty clearly. They were close up front in the first third of the fight, but last 4 or 5 rounds, he's won them clearly, in my opinion. Now, does Taylor try to go for a statement here and try to stop Prograis? He's up big in this fight. I think he's up either 7 rounds to 2, 6 rounds to 3, right? Some of you guys have it 5-4 Taylor. Okay, I think that's being really generous to Regis Prograis, but all right, I can deal with that. Either way, Taylor's ahead 9 rounds in, okay? And he's likely, again, this is London, He's likely ahead 7 rounds to 2, maybe 6 rounds to 3. It's somewhere in there, right? So Ernie Wiles says he's running away with it. Yeah, that's the feeling. Look, he's won the last like 5 rounds pretty handedly, right? So I'm sorry I couldn't see the name, but one of you guys said Prograis needs a knockout to win. I agree. He's at the point where he needs a knockout. It's interesting though, they're showing Taylor, he does have swelling over his right eye. I mean, Prograis is getting work done. So this is competitive. It's competitive. But Taylor's pulling away a little bit. Does Taylor try to make a statement here and go for the knockout? That would be huge. That would be a big statement and a star-making type of performance for Taylor. You got to remember, he's from Scotland. He's a UK guy, fighting in London, right? Fought in the Olympics, World Boxing Super Series tournament, unifying titles, going for the tournament win. This is his big, like, breakout type of performance on the global stage. This would be a star-making performance if he could close the show here and get a stoppage. Remember, it's a good body shot, good right hand to the body from Taylor. That definitely did some damage. What I was going to say is Taylor's been buzzed in fights. He's been hurt before. Prograis has never so much as been pushed back, ever. He's looked invincible. And Taylor's not only making him look human, but making him look in certain spots. I don't want this to be exaggerated, but in certain spots, average. And he's not. Prograis not average. But Taylor's showing those kind of levels right now. So he's impressing me.
Somebody asked whether we're doing a fight party for Canelo Kovalev.
Of course we're doing a fight party for Kovalev and Canelo. Of course we are. Guys, we would normally be going to that fight to cover it. A lot of you guys keep asking me. I keep getting DMs and stuff. Yo, you're going to be in Vegas? But look, we were on the road for a month. You guys who watch my show, you know this. We were on the road for a month, and we need to break from the road. So we're taking November off. Now, again, I'll still cover fights here on my channel for Ring TV. I'll do some deadline reporting, covering fights. But we're not going to any fights until December. So in December, we'll go to some fights. But yeah, we're not going to Canelo Kovalev. By the way, my opinion on that fight has changed. We'll talk about that on TNC next week.
I gotta tune in.
Oh, Tiffany said she's got to tune in. Oh, nice shot from Taylor. Man, okay, so here's where Taylor needs to stop smothering his work and grappling and mauling on the inside. I get that's what he likes to do. Look, I'm a tall fighter, right? And again, I have very limited experience. But in my sparring experience and limited fighting experience, I'm a tall guy who likes to maul on the inside too. Sometimes, oh, he just pushed Prograis back. But he's doing a lot of pushing him back with his shoulder. He needs to punch. Prograis looks a little wobbly here. Taylor needs to back up, get range, and throw some straight hard punches with leverage. But I was just going to say, I like getting on the inside and mauling a little bit and grappling. And I love getting like here when my opponent's here too and pulling his glove to the side and tapping him, pulling his gloves down and tapping him. I love doing that shit. I love it. And you could tell Taylor's kind of just cut from that same cloth. He just likes to get on the inside and be physical. And to me, that just shows he has a dog in him. Oh, they're showing the replay. What a great right hand to the body from Taylor. Taylor just doesn't have power. If he had power, boy, that fight would have been over with that right hand. I gotta say, I'm gonna start banging the drums now. Gail says 8-2 Taylor. He can walk around the last two. Yeah, he can walk around the last 2 rounds at this point. So therein lies the question, Gail. Does he do that? Does he walk around these last 2 rounds? Or does he march forward and go for the knockout? I want to see. Prograis has definitely proven his mettle. He is no worse than the 3rd best fighter at super lightweight because he's definitely marked up Taylor's face a little bit. He's done some work. He's just got to work on his craft a little bit. He's being outcrafted here. That's the bottom line. It's being outcrafted by a superior fighter. That's it. So look, this fight's going the distance, and Taylor's going to win 118, 110, maybe 117, 111. Those are going to be the cards. I'm going to call it right now. He's the champion of the division. Him beating Regis Prograis, that's more than Jose Carlos Ramirez has done. And I get it. He beat Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker is not on Prograis' level. Close, but not on Prograis' level. I'd favor Prograis to beat Hooker. So, at this point, Taylor champion. Ramirez right there at number 1, right behind him. Or if you rate Taylor number 1, Ramirez is number 2, Prograis is number 3, Hooker's either number 4 or 5. That's the way it stacks up at 140. Now, if Mikey Garcia fights at 140 and wants to fight one of these guys, that could get interesting. But he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao next spring at 147. You heard it here first. Actually, I've been saying that shit for months. Manny Pacquiao's his team told me that. He told us that when we were in LA. They told us right to our face that's what Pacquiao's going to do. Yeah, they said off the record, bro. Well, I know he's not watching this, so whatever. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fight Mikey Garcia next spring. Oh, MJB Taco with the $5 super chat, bro. You know what that gets? That gets and a kiss. Now that kiss. You know what? If it was a kiss on the cheek, then it could be a kiss for Tiffany. That's fine. You're a married man. What are you doing, motherfucker? I'm just playing, Barrios. I love you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very, very much. All right, let me get back to the fight here. So, look, man. Well, the ref actually said, hey, shoulder, Taylor. Shoulder. Wow, the ref, now you know that it's like 11 rounds in, he talks to Taylor about the shoulder. I want to see CompuBox stats that have how many shoulder punches Taylor landed, because he's landed at least 100 of them. Yeah, Prograis just landed a couple of little looping left hands there. He's trying. I got to give, Prograis, I don't know if he eked out this 11th round, but he's certainly going for it. You got to. This dude deserves tremendous credit. He's in the Lion's Den, absolutely going for it here. Whoa, and he busted up Taylor's face. Now, some of you guys said that it may have been a headbutt. I got to see a replay here. Getting sloppy, says Vlad. Yeah, it's kind of been sloppy for a few rounds. Let's see here. Showing a replay. Good body shot. You know what, man? Prograis pulled out that round, guys. Prograis won that round. Whoa. Yeah, it was a great left hand from Prograis. Okay, I need to pay more attention. Look, that was Prograis' best round in a while, okay? So we're 11 rounds in. It's either 8-3 Taylor or maybe 7-4 Taylor. And then Taylor is cut over the left eye, which is swollen. Prograis needs a knockdown or knockout in this 12th round to win. He has to, and he knows that. Now, he got some work done in that 11th round. I'd love to see Prograis go for broke here. But I'm sorry, guys. Taylor is far ahead in this fight. It's not close at this point. That's the fight I'm seeing. However, I will give Prograis credit. I thought he took that 11th round and he's worked his way back into this fight. DS Kendall says, Prograis looks energized. I agree. I think he knows what he has to do here. Now, here's where I think Taylor's being smart by going on the inside. I think that earlier I'd like to see Taylor be on the outside, throwing long punches with leverage, going for a knockout. But now you know that's what Prograis wants to do. So Taylor's being smart by getting on the inside and leaning on him a little bit. Prograis got 2 minutes to knock this guy out or he's losing. Man, what a good fight. In the midst of all my yapping here, guys, we've had a pretty good fight. It's been sloppy in some spots, but look at both of these guys. They look like they've been in a fight, right? This is what you want to see, man. Winner of this fight's got to fight Ramirez. Has to. Ooh. Woo. Yo, Prograis might have just hurt Taylor there. He landed a left hand, and Taylor immediately backed off. Prograis might have just got to him a little bit. He's got a minute here. He's got to keep pouring it on. The one thing, I don't know if Taylor can see out of that left eye.
Yeah,
It's pretty close. It's basically closed. So Prograis needs to just keep throwing looping left hands on that left eye. Taylor fighting back though, man. Showing balls of steel here. I honestly believe Taylor was hurt for a second there, but he bounced right back. Nice pivot from Taylor on the inside right there. He's really showing some balls. Both these guys are. Super chat pledge from Carlos. He says, good job. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Salute to you. The ref warning Prograis. What are you stopping the action for? There's 30 seconds left. Let him fight. You let him fight the whole damn fight. Yeah, the ref just got in there and got on Prograis a little bit, which I think is ridiculous after all the... Literally, Taylor just used his forearm, nailed his forearm into Prograis' chin, and the ref said nothing. So both of these guys are going balls deep here in the last 30 seconds. Holy shit, this is good stuff. Wow. These guys deserve a standing O, for real. Final bell just sounded. Both of them, well, Taylor threw 3 punches after the bell. Now, in America, Roy Jones got disqualified for that kind of stuff. I don't know. But I will say, look, people question Josh Taylor's intestinal fortitude and his toughness. He showed it tonight. He's got that dog in him. And that's going to see him through against the elite fighters in the world. For Prograis, he showed he's a tough dude who could hang in there. But he's got to work on his craft a little bit. Ernie Wiles says, Prograis took that round. You're absolutely right. I tell you what, guys. This might be 7-5 Taylor. 8-4 is the widest you can go. Don't be surprised if there's some people out there who have this a draw. I'm dead serious. But for my money, my score right here watching it live is 8-4 Taylor. 116-112 Josh Taylor. That's my score watching it right here. So most of you guys have an 8-4, 7-5. Again, this can't end in a draw because it's the finale, World Boxing Super Series. But, oh, my boy Damon Gonzalez is there. I just saw him up in the ring. That's awesome.
What if the judge 4 and judge 5 have it as a draw?
They'll keep going. They cannot have a draw in the World Boxing Super Series finale. It's written in the bylaws. They'll go to the ref. After the judges, they'll go to the ref.
What if the ref says he feels it's a draw?
If all 6 of them have it, they'll just be like, get in there and fight another damn round. Prograis took those last 2 rounds, which really made this fight interesting. This could be wacky, guys. Gail says this isn't in danger of being a draw in the least. So Gail has it clearly for Taylor. Yeah, look, I thought 8-4 Taylor. But I could see 7-5. You know, I could live with that. I'm waiting here. We're waiting for the judges' scores, guys. I'll turn it up a little bit so I can hear it, but I can't let it get in the mic or DAZN will kill me. They'll literally send assassins to my house. For real. They have like ninjas just waiting, pouncing on you if, you know, you copyright infringement. Here's what these people don't understand. If I show just a clip of a fight or something, I'm promoting their brand. Morons, I'm promoting your stuff. Why would you shut down my channel when I talk about your fights and I cover the news, which is your network? It's just stupid that they go after little guys like me all the time to where I can't turn it up right now and play this part to you guys where they announce the scores. But you're watching it on your TV, right? So we can just watch it together. Hmm? I'm not so little, she says. Well, compared to you. I'm like a foot taller than you. Doesn't she look great, guys? Get over here and get on camera. Lean in and just say hi. There's Tiff. both of these guys deserve a round of applause, for real. Michael Buffer just asked the crowd to give him a round of applause. They both deserve it. They both fought brilliantly. All right, let's see what these scores are. $114. Told you. Called it. 113. $111. Taylor by majority decision. Yeah. Look, I'm not mad at those scorecards. I'm not mad at those scorecards. DS Kendall says 114 is trash. Again, I told you, don't be surprised if one judge has it a draw. What did I just say 10 minutes ago, right? Just seeing what I saw here, because of the way Prograis closed the show, I thought that the right guy got the decision. The 117-111, 9 rounds to 3, that was a little too far, in my opinion, for Taylor. I thought 116-112 was right in the wheelhouse. But to me, the right guy won. I thought Taylor did the better work throughout. I won't say slightly. In those middle rounds, he really, really controlled the fight. But Prograis really closed hard. You got to give Prograis credit. He really tried, right? And here's the thing. What Taylor had to do against Baranchuk, kind of, that's what Prograis had to do tonight against Taylor. This fight is going to make it's going to make both fighters better, but it's going to make Regis Prograis better as well. I'd love to see either of these dudes against Jose Carlos Ramirez or Maurice Hooker, either of them. Style-wise, I'd like to see Maurice Hooker come to London and fight Taylor. I think that'd be awesome. But in terms of styles, Prograis and Ramirez, sign me up for that shit. But obviously, I want to see Ramirez and Taylor to unify the whole damn thing. But I'm just saying in terms of styles, could you imagine Jose Carlos Ramirez and Regis Prograis? Holy shit, that'd be a great fight.
Barrios wants a fight party for Stevenson Gonzalez.
Oh, he wants us to carry on with Stevenson Gonzalez. Stevenson Gonzalez, that's on ESPN Plus. Let me click over just for you, Mike. Let me see here. Now that this fight's over, let's see where they're at. If they're anywhere near, of course it's Top Rank, so they're going to start the main event, next Friday, because they do everything so damn late. I don't know what it is about Top Rank. They love starting fights really, really late. All right, where the hell? Top Rank, main card.
It's not for another few hours.
Oh, shit.
You just got a super chat.
I'll think about it, Barrios. I'll think about it. We'll see where we're at. I'm going to go back here to...
You missed your super chat.
I got a super chat from who?
Mr. K. Young.
Mr. K. Young with the super chat. We got 99 red pills with the super chat. What did Mr. K. Young ask? Did he ask a question? Thank you very, very much to both of you guys. Sorry, I was clicking back and forth to see what's going on ESPN Plus. Thank you very much, very, very much to both of you guys for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Just come back on later.
Just come back on later. Maybe I will. Yeah, look, we'll see what happens. We're chilling and stuff. Maybe we'll have dinner and then we'll come back on later. If we do, just keep an eye on the channel. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see. But right now, they're presenting Josh Taylor with the trophy. Look, he's absolutely earned this victory. I really, really feel that he was the winner tonight. I also feel that it was close. Rabid Jerry with the super chat pledge. Thank you very much. Thank you to all you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. But Taylor, right now they're showing him he's got the Muhammad Ali trophy, which, whatever. He's got the titles. That's what really matters. That's the hardware that he could take it to negotiations and everything else. And winning this tournament, he had to go through Ivan Baranchuk and then Regis Prograis. That's two very good fighters. Carlos Cabrera with the super chat. He says, thanks, Mike. I say, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it, my brother. You guys are freaking awesome. I know I keep saying it over and over, but I mean it, seriously. It's funny. I'm going to say this, and I totally mean it. I sold like, what, 6 t-shirts last week, 6. And I remember packing them up and sending them off to you guys, the t-shirts, the MLB t-shirts. And I was just thinking, I don't feel like I'm sending this to a customer. I don't feel like I'm sending this just to some nameless person on the other side of the world. I feel like I'm sending this t-shirt to a friend. Like seriously, because what do friends do? They sit around and talk about the sport they like, or, you know, what do you guys talk about? The fashions you like, the shoes and shit, the new shoes or whatever, the new dresses. You know what I'm saying? Was that a hashtag Me Too moment?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you go on your Pinterest and you look at all the latest fashions and hairstyles. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do with your friends. You talk about, again, it might be your favorite sport, it might be politics, it might, whatever it is, right? Every week, every Monday and Thursday, I'm talking with you guys about our favorite sport.
Big things are coming.
Big things are coming, by the way. She's been kicking some ass on the tech side. And by the way, the studio's just over there, like 20 feet. Big things coming very, very soon. Got some cool stuff to announce. But literally, I feel like Gail says that eye is hideous. Yeah, that eye shows that Regis Prograis ain't a chump. Regis Prograis is the real freaking deal. Josh Taylor's just the realer freaking deal. That's what that eye shows me. But seriously, guys, I feel like I'm talking with friends. I'm not trying to be corny and mushy and gooey and shit. My friend, listen, my friend, this is a present for my friends. I honestly feel like when I send out a tea to you guys, or I get on the chat with you guys Monday, Thursday night, that's what it is. So it's just awesome that we get to do this. You know what I mean? I feel very, very fortunate. So thank you very, very much.
Jack said in his interview that Taylor is saying that it was an easy fight.
Josh Taylor is saying it was an easy fight. If he's saying it's an easy fight and his eye looks like that, he's being a dick, because no one has an eye like that in an easy fight. Prograis doesn't give anybody an easy fight. Yeah, now look, I can't hear the interview. So I don't want. Now, Boxing 101 is saying a headbutt caused the eye. Maybe a headbutt made the eye worse, but that eye was swollen rounds before that headbutt, brother. So Prograis did a lot of the work on that eye with his hands. With this. What's up?
Do we have any smalls left?
We have a female small. We have one male small left. One male. Oh, hold on. We had a super chat from somebody. I missed it. We have, guys.
158 Savio.
158 Savio with the super chat. Salute. I have to take a sip now because of you. Thank you very, very much. So, guys, with the teas, Tiff was just asking me about what we have left. We have one male small left, and we have a couple of female teas left. That's it. Now here's Prograis. I gotta say, Prograis' face looks a lot better than Taylor's. It was a close fight. I gotta say, it was competitive. It was exactly what you want from two guys in their prime like this. Here's my thing. I'm gonna go ahead and say, who wouldn't want to see a rematch? Would you guys not want to see a rematch of this? I know I would. I want to see what Prograis can learn from this fight. I want to see what Taylor can learn from this fight. I want to see a rematch. Now, I'm not saying they do it immediately, but down the road, a year from now or something, man, let's see a freaking rematch. Canada Chris says, get some triple XLs, Mike. And I'm in. Didn't we have some triple XLs? We did. Dude, it's so funny you say that, because when I was getting the t-shirts printed, our t-shirt dude, he told us, he goes, we were just going to order like small, medium, large. He goes, no, dude, you need not just XL, but double XL and triple XL. And I was like, what?
Sold out to all.
He goes, trust me, dude, you'll sell out of that shit quicker than all the other sizes. And I was like, no way. He was dead on balls accurate. We sold out of the triple X's and double X's instantly. It was the small and the medium. That shit took long. That's his trainer. Yeah. What a performance from Taylor. What a performance from Prograis. Both guys deserve credit. So, look, Danny Perez says the logical next choice is Ramirez. Yes, I'd love to see that. Look, maybe you give both guys a soft touch next. I don't want that, but I can understand Taylor, his handlers, wanting to give him a soft touch, right? And Ramirez, after beating Hooker, he's deserved a soft touch. Okay, soft touch, mandatory. With all these titles, you have mandatory obligations. Take care of that. And then maybe early summer next year, unify the whole damn thing. Does Josh Taylor make his American debut? If there's ever a fight that belonged in Vegas, right? Josh Taylor, Jose Carlos Ramirez in Vegas next May 5th, around May 5th, Cinco de Mayo holiday. Look, Canelo Alvarez doesn't want to fight Golovkin the third time, right? That'd be awesome. Gail Falkenthal says, Prograis said he'd love to do it again. Yeah, I'd love to see it again, Gail. I don't know about you. I feel you guys probably would too.
Gideon P wants to know if you're going to do a fight party for Inoue.
When is Inoue? Maybe. Maybe we'll do a fight. Well, guys, again, since we're taking the month of November off and we're not traveling, we're going to probably just do fight parties for the next month or so. I missed a couple of questions there that I wanted to get to.
You did.
Someone was asking, am I hurt because my boy lost tonight? No, not at all, dude. Look, man, I've interviewed Regis Prograis. I did a piece on him in Ring Magazine. So I got to know him a little bit. I'm pretty good friends with his promoter, Lou DiBella, even though we argue like motherfuckers sometimes and scream at each other. We're pretty good. I consider him a friend of mine. Not like best friend, but we're friends, okay? But I've never talked to Josh Taylor. I've never met him, okay? So he's one of those fighters I haven't met yet or covered live or anything. But I don't have a stake in the game, man. I keep it neutral down the middle. Even if I get to know certain fighters and, you know, you bond with certain personalities more than others, Regis Prograis is a good dude. I like him. And I'm sure Taylor's a good guy. I just don't know him. But I wasn't rooting for either guy tonight. That's not my job to root for anybody. That's well, you guys can do that, but I'm not supposed to do that.
I can do that.
She could. Well, you know, you're a photographer. You're not supposed to. But yeah, I can't root for anybody. I just want to see damn good fights. That's all I want. And I want to see good fights, and I want to see the best value for you guys. That's why I try to tell the truth about who's providing the value and who's screwing you guys over. So that's why I report things the way I do. Some people misinterpret that as me hating or being biased or taking sides. That's not the point of it. It's who's providing value for you guys, who's serving you best. You know what I mean? That's who I'm going to give credit to.
Arturo Garcia says, Montero, you commenting the fights reminds me of the old school days I was listening in Mexico to the fights.
Arturo, that's an amazing compliment. Arturo what? Arturo Garcia. Arthur, salute to you, sir. That's an amazing compliment. And thank you very much. That means a lot to me. That really means a lot to me. You guys don't know how much this means to me. It really does.
Fried Pork wants to know, where would Taylor rank in the pound for pound?
Fried Pork asks, where does Josh Taylor rank in the pound for pound? Look, Artur Beterbiev. We talked about this last week on the Ring Ratings Committee, which I'm a member of. We had a chat and discussed this matter. And we decided to bring Artur Beterbiev in at number 9 and take Mikey Garcia out. I don't know if Josh Taylor is in the top 10 yet. I don't know. Because my thing is, who do you take out? Right? You look at the top 10 guys, and I just don't know if he's done enough to take any of those guys out. But he's right on the bubble. He's number 11, number 12, right there. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the top 10? It's, I'm probably going to forget a few people. Crawford, Lomachenko, Usyk, Canelo, Inoue, Golovkin, of course. Jesus Christ. Estrada, Juan Francisco Estrada. He's up there. Manny Pacquiao is up there. Beterbiev. Who am I forgetting? There's one dude I'm forgetting right now. Maybe Rungvisai, someone like that. So right there in the midst of that, just below that right now, is Josh Taylor. So he's nipping on the heels. The winner between Spence, Timmy Turner got it. Thank you very, very much, Timmy. I appreciate it. Completely forgot about Spence. Spence is right there, number 7, number 8, right there. And we don't know what he's going to be like after this accident. You know what I'm saying? It might change him. Well, he's going to have porcelain teeth. We know that. But how does his chin hold up to taking punches? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's your top 10. So just outside of that is Taylor, right? And I think that a fight between Taylor and Ramirez, the winner of that, boom, they're in there. But I just think he falls just a tad short of that. Just a tad short.
Jack Alter wants to know, Crawford, Schools, Taylor, and Prograis, WYT. I don't know what WY. What do you think?
Maybe what do you think?
I don't know these.
That's millennial stuff from Jack Alter. You got to get over here closer to the microphone. I can't hear you over there. So Jack was saying Crawford, Schools, Taylor. Well, yeah. Bud Crawford annihilates Josh Taylor right now. He annihilates Jose Carlos Ramirez. He's further ahead in his career. MJB Taco says 53-0. 54-0 if you're talking about Shiafun Munsri, the Thai fighter. Dude, that dude's 54-0 because he won this week. So respect game. You know what I'm saying? That dude is the best ever. All right, hold on. I'm going to switch to ESPN.
Mike says, great breakdown. You speak the truth 1,000%.
Thank you, Romanian Mike. I appreciate that. Tiffany's reading me the comments, and you guys can't hear it because she refuses to move next to me. She's all comfortable in her blanket. She's just over there chilling, over there comfortable in her blanket, drinking her. That's not wine. She's trying to look classy, but that's vodka in that cup.
I'm still classy.
You're still classy, all right. I like the leopard print. What do you guys think? The leopard print's dope. All right, so.
You changed your mind about Kovalev Canelo. So who you think gonna win? You think Crusher gonna do it?
Who was asking that?
Rabid Jerry.
Rabid Jerry's asking about.
You gotta stay tuned to
Kovalev
TNC.
Canelo. Stay tuned for TNC for the full breakdown. However, I think that.
Oh, you're gonna give it away?
No, I'm not going to give it away. I just think that fight's going to be more competitive than people think.
You can't give it away.
That fight's going to, like, when that fight was first announced, you guys know if you watch my show, I was like, man, Canelo's going to destroy him to the body. This isn't even competitive. This is bullshit. I've thought about it a little bit more. That fight's actually going to be more competitive than people think. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say right now. Timmy Turner says Kovalev ain't done. I don't think so. But he's definitely past his best days. Who asked about Muhammad Ali? I want to see that question about Ali. What do you guys think about the guns?
Is Muhammad Ali in your top 10 all time?
So one of you asked, I didn't get the name, is Muhammad Ali in my top 10 all time?
Matsuda.
Ko Matsuda. Yeah, he's always on. Okay, he's a good guy. He's always on the chat. I would say so. Yeah, I think you have to include. So are you talking top 10 heavyweights? Or are you talking top 10 all-time pound for pound boxers? If you're talking top 10 pound for pound, I don't know if I put Ali in the top 10 pound for pound. But clearly, he's no less than the second or third best heavyweight ever. The thing I don't like with Ali, with the mainstream sports media in America, is I do think some people glance over some of the negatives and just focus on the positives because of the political agendas there. Ali was a flawed fighter. I've talked to Bob Canobio over at CompuBox where they did a detailed study of Muhammad Ali and how many punches he ate. Defensively, he had a lot of liabilities. Defensively. And there were several fights where he got the decision that many people feel he got a gift. All that being said, clearly he fought in some of the best heavyweight eras ever. He engaged in some of the best heavyweight championship fights ever. He beat some of the best heavyweight fighters of all time. So clearly he's up there near the top of the all-time heavyweight champion list. How does he compete against these heavyweights who are 6'5", 6'6", athletic, long, know how to box, except for Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder has that right hand. One right hand from Deontay Wilder. I'm going to say something that some of you guys may not want to hear, but it's probably true. A straight right from Deontay Wilder, or even a looping overhand right, probably more devastating than a George Foreman right hand. Yep, I'm saying it because it comes out of nowhere. It comes out of absolutely nowhere. So George would shoot it here, right? You guys are saying F you, Mike. Look, man, I'm not saying for sure. Logan says Andy Ruiz, #1 pound for pound. This dude's trolling. But Deontay Wilder, that right hand, dude, out of left field. You're looking here, that right hand hits you here. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what happens if Frazier gets hit with that right hand? Ali gets hit with that right hand. Who knows? However, obviously, Ali would box circles around Wilder. He'd pot shot the shit out of Tyson Fury. So yeah, he's in the top. If you want to say Ali's the best heavyweight ever, fine. You guys know my opinion. I think it's Joe Louis. I rate Ali #2. But if you want to put him up there #1, I ain't mad at you. But he's no less than #3. Where's Joe Louis from? Detroit.
So is there
He actually wasn't born in Detroit, but he grew up there and started his career out of Detroit.
All right, next question. GP365Y.
GP365Y asks,
Who wins, Taylor or 140 Danny Garcia?
who wins, Taylor or 140 Danny Garcia? That's an outstanding question. Wow. Wow. If we're talking London, I think that there's enough in Taylor to eke out a very close points win. The difference between Garcia and Prograis is Garcia's a little more fundamentally sound. However, Garcia is very flat-footed. And I think that Prograis moves his feet better, is a little more fluid, and was able to do some certain kind of awkward work that Garcia wouldn't be able to do. So Garcia could maybe land a counter shot that drops Taylor early, but I think that he has enough in the tank. Ooh, man, that's a tough one, bro. Man, that's a tough one. Danny Garcia's best fight at 140 was against Lucas Matisse, right? That was his version of what Taylor did tonight against Prograis, and he performed beautifully in that fight. Man, dude, that's 50-50. You're messing me up right now. In London, Taylor majority decision. In the United States, Garcia majority decision. That's what I say.
Barrios wants you to take a shot.
Barrios, well, here, there's a shot in here. Dude, this whole cup is like fucking vodka.
Not the whole.
In Russia, we drink vodka for breakfast. Americans drink coffee. We drink vodka. All right, a couple more questions, then we're gonna bounce, and maybe we'll come back on later. We'll see. We'll see. Tiffany probably. It's up to her, guys. If you want me to come back, you gotta talk to her. Tito, I think it says Tito asks Shakur versus Gonzalez. Who do I have? Shakur. There's just more levels there.
Carlos Cabrera wants Mikey versus Taylor.
Carlos Cabrera, Mikey versus Taylor. Before tonight, Mikey Garcia versus Taylor, I would have picked Mikey Garcia because he has the experience. After tonight, I think the learning lessons Taylor got from the Baranchuk fight and the Prograis fight carries him through. This is another one where I'm like, okay, dude, where's the location? Where's the location? Is it in London where Taylor's going to be able to use that shoulder, those forearms, and maul and grapple a little bit? Mikey ain't going to like that shit. Or is it in Vegas where Mikey's going to get all the breaks? That plays a huge role. But assuming it's in London, I'm going to take Taylor by close competitive decision. The one thing about Mikey Garcia is very fundamentally sound. Very fundamentally sound. Does a lot of things very well. But he moves in straight lines, and he's very predictable. And a really good athlete like Errol Spence was able to see everything he did. Josh Taylor proved tonight he's a pretty damn good athlete. I think an underrated athlete. And he was able to see certain things Prograis was doing, and Prograis is a pretty damn good athlete too. Probably a better pound for pound athlete than Taylor. But Taylor, being the better boxer, was able to see things. I think with Mikey, he'd be able to see things coming. The one thing with Mikey is he could come right down the middle with a right hand that could change that fight. So assuming Mikey doesn't land a big straight right hand, I'd take Taylor by close decision in London.
All right, 2 more questions.
2 more questions. Doe más. Rabid Jerry asks,
who have won in a rematch between Vlad versus Fury had it happen?
who would have won the rematch between Klitschko and Fury if it happened? This is a great question. This is one that I talk about all the time, and a lot of people disagree with me and don't like the answer. Tyson Fury knew who was going to win that rematch. That's why, while he signed up for VADA, check me out, dude. Just listen for a second. He signs up for VADA testing and does cocaine. Who does that? You sign up for drug testing and start doing or continue doing blow. You want out of that fight. He knew he was going to lose that rematch. There's only so much I can say on the record, but that was not a 100% version of Vladimir Klitschko in that fight. Vladimir is a very classy person who just will not say certain things on the record. And he's going to keep certain things quiet, and that's just his nature, okay? That was not a, all I'm going to say, that was not a 100% version of Klitschko that fought Fury. Klitschko is going to win that rematch. Fury knew it. He looked for a way out. Joe Tessitore ain't going to tell you that. ESPN ain't going to tell you that. But that's the reality. Klitschko is going to win by decision. Maybe late stoppage in that rematch. Yeah, I'm saying it. With a straight face. All right, one more question. We're out of here.
Canada doesn't have a question, but Canada Chris says you need Tiffany on TNC to do live feed questions every episode.
Canada Chris says I need Tiffany on every episode to do live questions. Look, we're going to make some updates soon.
Big things are coming.
Big things are coming.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Okay, last question.
And maybe the first month or so of that, Tiffany will be in the house with me as we
I'm
go.
always in the house. I'm just cooking dinner.
She's in the house, usually cooking dinner while I'm doing TNC.
Okay. Jack.
Jack Alter?
Yeah.
Okay, Jack Alter.
About a million times.
Is it a Gennady Golovkin question?
No.
Okay, all right. So we'll answer Jack Alter's question, and then we're gonna cut it off, guys.
What would happen if Wilder hit a 90s Foreman with his best right hand?
What would happen if Deontay Wilder hit a 90s version of George Foreman with his best right hand? He'd badly wobble Foreman. I don't know if Foreman would go down because he was a 300-pound stout mofo, but he'd absolutely budge Foreman. Maybe drop him, but it'd be enough of a change in the fight to where Foreman would back off. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy. Deontay Wilder beats a 90s version of George Foreman. Sorry, don't shoot me. Unless the only way Foreman could win is if he could get in that shot that he landed on Michael Moore. And you got to remember, he was punching down at Michael Moore. Michael Moore was a light heavyweight that moved up to heavyweight. Deontay Wilder, chicken legs. For real, like my left nut is thicker than Deontay Wilder's legs. Like serious, and the right nut too. But Deontay Wilder has that one-hitter quitter in him. And I think if you landed a couple of those, Jack Alter says, bang, bang, bang. I just think he'd have enough to keep Foreman off of him and eke out a win. Look, man, Shannon Briggs beat a 90s George Foreman, okay? If Shannon Briggs can do that, now he was roided up like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 70s, but if he can beat him, this Deontay Wilder could too. All right, we're going to leave it right there, guys. This has been an awesome, awesome fight party. For Tiffany Lamb, I'm Michael Montero. We'll see you at the fights. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.